Hi, my name is Candace, aka Picasso Baby, and today I'm going to be showing you how you can recreate this beautiful painting using our paint party kit. Paint party kits come with everything that you need to complete this painting or the painting of your choice in about 2 to 3 hours. So I'm going to go through everything that comes in the kit. First, you'll receive a completely sketched out canvas. That way you don't have to worry about any type of drawing. A disposable easel that you can simply fold and stick onto the back of your canvas, or you can just lay your canvas flat on the table or any flat surface. A disposable apron. That way you don't get any paint on your clothes. We do work with acrylic paint, and acrylic paint does not come out of cotton or any type of cloth once it dries. So you want to make sure that you have your apron on. You're going to also receive some brushes, and this pack has different size brushes. That way you can use whatever brush makes you feel comfortable on each step. Napkins to dry your brushes off on. Whenever you get them out the water cup, you want to make sure that you're always drying your brushes off. A plate for your paint. And then you'll also receive all of the colors that you need to complete the painting that you've chosen. A few things that you want to make sure you have before you get started. You want to make sure that you have a small water cup with cold water to rinse your brushes off in whenever you want to change colors. And then also, if you're 21 and up, make sure you grab a glass of wine. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to set everything up, and then I'm going to walk you through step by step on how to complete the I Got Melanin painting. So now that I have everything set up, I'm going to go ahead and get started. But first things first, let's take a sip. So I'm going to simply start by using my biggest brush. And I'm using my biggest brush because I'm going to be filling in the background, and that's the biggest area. Now, although the original canvas is orange and like red in the background, this is your painting, so you can change the colors up however you want. So I'm going to actually go ahead and change the colors, and I'm going to be using a little bit of yellow and green on my background. And I'm picking up both colors together. And as I'm doing this, I'm just simply flipping my brush back and forth to get it filled in. And I'm doing everything around my girl. So I'm going all around, making sure to get every spot, even this little piece of the background that's showing. And then once we finish up that, we're going to move on to the next step. Now that my background is complete, I'm going to go ahead and move right into the next step. And for this step, I'm also going to move to a bit of a smaller brush. You want like a medium-sized brush, not one of the teeny tiny ones just yet. So I'm going to switch to this medium-sized brush. And what I'm going to be doing next is I'm going to be filling in my skin tone. Now for the skin tone, you can either use the brown that you received as is, or you can mix it up a few different ways to get your own skin tone or just the skin tone that you want. So for example, if you like the brown how it is when you receive it, you can use it as is. If you want to lighten it up, you can mix it with white. If you want more like a caramel color, you can mix it with brown, yellow, and a little bit of white. Or if you want to go darker, you're going to mix your brown with just a little bit of black. Now the black does turn it dark really quickly, so you don't want to add too much of it. But once you decide what color you want to use, you just want to mix that color up and go ahead and start to paint your skin tone. Now on this specific painting, her whole face, her arms, and then a little piece of her stomach is out. So I'm going to go ahead and fill those things in. Go ahead and paint in my hair. Now for my hair, I'm going to keep using the same brush. You just want to make sure to wash it out if you're going to be switching colors. On the original painting, the hair is black, but again, this is your painting, so you can do whatever color you'd like. I'm going to go for red hair for this painting. And I'm going to mix a little bit of brown in to give it more like an auburn color. And what I like to do first for the hair, since it's so close to like the face and the arms, I'm going to actually outline my hair first. So like outlining the areas that are closest to the skin, and then in the skin and the shirt, and then I'll go ahead and fill in all of the bigger areas. Okay, so now that my hair is finished, I'm going to give the hair and the skin up here some time to dry before I move on to the shirt. And while that's drying, I'm going to go ahead and get my pants filled in. Now for your pants, on the painting, they are jeans. If you want them to be something else, maybe you want it to be like a crop shirt and a skirt, you can paint it however you like. If you don't want denim blue jeans, you can do black jeans, whatever color you'd like, or you can change the color of the denim as well. So I'm going to show you some different denims you can use. If you like this blue as is, you can definitely use it just like it is. If you want to make it a bit darker, you can mix it with a little bit of black. Or if you want to make it a bit lighter, you can mix it with white. I'm going to do more of a lighter denim, so I'm going to go ahead and mix my blue with white. And I'm going to start to go ahead and get this filled in. Now that my denim is completely filled in, right now you can't really tell the difference between the legs. You can't really see any details in the jeans. So I'm going to show you how to do that part. You want to make sure that you don't wash off your brush. We're going to keep using this dirty brush. And I used blue and white for my denim. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to switch to just blue on my brush. And I'm going to pull a line down the middle to divide my legs. And you can do it on either side, but on one side of that line, you want to kind of go back over your original color with a little bit more blue. You want this side to be just a little darker than the other side of your pants. That way, again, you can see the difference between the legs. And I'm going to go back and kind of pull that line out some more. So now you can see the difference between the legs. And what I'm going to also do is I'm going to create the illusion of a belt. So I'm going to keep using more blue on my brush. And I'm going to pull a line right across the top of my denim. And once you have that line, that's going to be what your belt is. Now, if you want to do a different color belt, what you want to do is let the pants dry, then add whatever. Like if you want a black belt, add a black line there. If you want a brown belt, add a brown line there. But once your belt is on there, you're going to switch back to the original color of your denim. Mine was blue and white. And now I'm going to pull some belt loops over that belt that I created. Once you've created the different color of denim inside of your jeans and also created your belt, if you want to go back and add any extra details, for example, I use a little bit of yellow to create a jean button and then also a little yellow line to give the illusion of a zipper. If you don't want those details, you can definitely skip them, but if you'd like to add them, you can. And then all you're going to do next is move straight into your shirt. For the shirt, you want to make sure that you just get the color of the shirt completely filled in first, and then you can go back and add details to it like words or designs. So I'm going to go ahead and fill my shirt in with white. You can fill your shirt in with whatever color you like. Before we add any details on the shirt, we want to give it a chance to dry a little bit so that we can add on our words or whatever details or designs you want to add. So while we're doing that, now you can add anything extra. So for example, let's say, and for the extra parts, I'm going to switch to a little teeny tiny brush. So for example, if you wanted an earring, you could use a little bit of white to add a little stud in her ear, or you could create a hoop. If you wanted bracelets or a necklace, you could do that as well. I'm going to add a little belly button ring since she has on a crop top. And any other details, even if you want words, if you wanted to say, I got melanin, anything that you want, you can definitely add in your extra details. And once you're done with that, your shirt should be dry and you can move right into designing your shirt. All right, so once you are ready to start designing your shirt, again, you can do designs, you can do words, whatever you want your shirt to say. I'm going to make mine like the original. It's going to say melanin. On the original painting, it is written in black. I'm going to write mine in red, but you can write yours in whatever color you like. And then also, you do want to make sure for words or details that you are using the smallest brush. So I'm going to go ahead and write right on my shirt. And you can write it in whatever kind of script you want. You can write it in cursive, however you want to see it. I'm going to add a small design here. All right, so I'm going to actually wash this brush out because there is one more step once you're done designing. The very last thing, but most important thing you want to do is you want to sign your painting. You want to let everyone know that this is your masterpiece. So I'm going to take, again, my smallest brush, and I'm just going to use a little bit of blue and sign my initials right in the corner. You can do your initials or your signature, however you want to sign it. But once you're done signing it, your masterpiece is completed. Let's toast to that. You can find this kit and many more like it at paintpartydet.com. Thanks for painting with me.